So I've been listening to the story of Armin Muse, who is a guy in Germany who got arrested for eating another man, but it's sort of a funny and almost heartwarming story because he met this guy online who just desperately wanted to get eaten alive, and then he was like, finally, I've met somebody who wants to get eaten alive. I want to eat somebody alive. It's like a meet cute, you know? Like together they're one terrible, awful person. And they meet up, and a bunch of stuff sort of, I don't know. Eventually he had to kill him, and then he read a Star Trek novel for a while the guy was bleeding out and everything. But the dude was totally into it. This is what he always wanted. I mean, like, really, in a way, it's like Meek's. Yeah, they're Germans. It's like Meek's like. But the hilarious thing is when people took him in, they found out. When they took him into custody, they found out that there wasn't actually a law against cannibalism in Germany because it's one of those things that you think should be a no-brainer, and they kind of... Yeah, it hadn't come up. They thought it should be on the books, which is great, because this is what I call the Airbud fallacy.
I think there is a law against murder, though.
There is a law against murder, but the other guy loved it. The other guy was into it, but I mean, that's great. I call it the Airbud fallacy, because in Airbud, when they're like, a dog can't play basketball on the team, they say... they look and they're like, well, there's nothing in the rules against it, and I call that the the Airbud fallacy or the Airbud clause.